welcome to episode number 14 of Meet the Author for We Choose Joy, a beautiful collection of amazing stories by 22 women who went beyond their healing to create joyful lives. And today I have the pleasure of chatting with Bonnie. She's such a beautiful soul, and we're going to get to know who she is and what she does. She's already published other books of hers, so I'm excited that she's going to share those. We can put all of the links to her books in this episode as well, so you'll be able to dive into them. And so we're just going to get started. So Bonnie, welcome, and thank you for your time. And please tell us who you are, what do you do, whatever parts of that you want to share with us.
Hi, Rachelle. It's good to be here today, so thank you for inviting me. Well, I'm an RN, for one thing, a registered nurse, and an author. So I'm in We Choose Joy. And I've also written 2 of my own books. My newest book, which I just released this year, is How to Brighten Up Your Life. 168 Holistic Keys to Enrich Your Happiness and Success. And I also wrote a feng shui book a few years back. It's classical feng shui, so it's not what people normally find in the books that they buy in the stores. So I wanted to do that to help people out, because I like to help people. I enjoy assisting people to help improve their lives, and I use things like brain gym, health kinesiology, and classical feng shui. Brain gym is a peak performance technique that uses movements and goals. It's being used in over 80 countries worldwide to assist in business, educational systems, homes, sports programs, and all kinds of things, including personal development.
Nice.
Excuse me, here I have something that blurted up on my screen. I also help people with the classical feng shui, and it helps people to improve. It can help people improve their health, wealth, and happiness. So those are some of the things I really like to do.
I love that. I remember when my husband purchased your book, he couldn't put it down. We were at the author dinner and we bought your book, and he just sat there and read it. And when we came back home, he was like, okay, is my desk facing, like, is there a wall behind me? Like, you know, he took so many techniques away. So I have to order that second book. I haven't had a chance to get that one yet, but she writes so well and it's so easily understandable. So I highly suggest you guys check those books out. Well, with that being said, what made you decide to be a part of an anthology, this one specifically?
Well, it was about joy. And I think it's so good to help boost people up and inspire them. So I want to help inspire people to share their own gifts with other people, to help improve other people's lives. And I feel that anyone at any age has something to share, the little children and the aged also. So we are all so special and so unique. And that's why I really wanted to be in it. And also, I did share some gold tips I think that are helpful in my part of the anthology.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, it was really neat. I feel like everybody was just, you know, perfectly put together to share their gifts and their insight and their experiences and everything in this book. And it was a really neat process for me personally to be able to get to know you better. I know that we had an opportunity through other avenues to kind of be in the same spaces, but to go through this process with you was such a huge honor. So it was really neat that we got to be in it together. Can you please kind of summarize or share bits and pieces of what your chapter is about?
Well, it kind of tells how I found myself, and it was a long journey. I first of all wanted to be an engineer when I was in high school. Now, being a woman, there are challenges. My mother talked to a neighbor who was an engineer, and he said women were not engineers. So that deterred me. But in the long run, I'm really glad, because I've had so many great experiences. I've went into art and music and computer programming and nursing, and then holistic methods. So it's been really a great journey.
I love that. Well, thank you for sharing that. I really enjoyed reading your chapter and kind of going along the journey with you. I think the way that you wrote that, it was so detailed And it was almost like I was able to walk that journey with you, that part of your life. So thank you. Well, with that being said, do you have any other books in the works right now? And also, if you were invited to do another anthology, would you consider doing another anthology?
I'm considering doing another anthology. And yes, I'm thinking about another book. But I'm taking a little bit of time off right now because I've just finished this other one. It really is a large book with a lot of details. So, and people can use it for a reference. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't think you're done yet. So I definitely see a few more chapters and books in your future. So I'm excited to see that because I just so enjoy the one that I have already. All right. Well, this is one of my most beautiful times of every interview. Is there anything else you want others to know? Anything you want to share? You want to leave a message for the listeners of this podcast?
yes, I would like people to believe in themselves, to have the courage and the faith to move forward with their life and do something. And it could be something simple. You may be cooking a meal for someone or opening a door, or you may be doing something special, writing books, making new products. There's so much that we each can do, and we all have something very special and unique. And I encourage everyone to do those things and be brave and to find happiness and joy in your life, because joy is truly a wonderful gift that you have inside your own heart and you can share it with others. It's a blessing. And I really have enjoyed speaking to you today, Rachelle. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for listening to episode number 14 with the beautiful Bonnie. Thank you.